Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Friday for 2 weeks. We get check paid every 2 weeks. We would eat for around 6 1/4, and once in a while it will be 6.50. 3 meals on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 2 on Wednesday, Monday, and 2 on Friday. For 2 weeks. For 6 1/4, 6.50.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's easy, double that. Are you talking about in the, what would that have been, like the late 70s or something?
In the 60s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
60s and some 70s.
Okay.
But I was see in the 60s, both man got the groceries and carried. Then he went and got our check cash on Friday at the bank. He had it set up where
Yes, sir.
they would cash them. When we signed them, then he'd cash them. Okay. Then before we knocked off Friday, he'd give us we see him one at a time in the office, like.
Yeah.
And he'd give us the envelope. That was our money, because they put the name on the envelope at the bank. So the last name, just so that he would know who's who.
Right.
And then we let one go in the office and get it. He'd give it to you. You look, got it out. Then you could count it if you wanted it. Or you give him what we called it the board bill, but we didn't have to. State furnished the trailers we stayed in.
Right.
But that was our food bill.
Okay.
And
all right.
in the morning, eggs every morning, but you can have as many eggs as you would like to have. Fixed the way you like them, fried, scrambled, and stuff of that nature.
Wow.
And there was a good sized bowl of grits we cooked morning.
Did they have what? Did they have a cook?
Yeah, we had a cook.
Oh wow.
That's all he done was just to cook for us.
Okay. So y'all didn't have a per diem. Y'all just paid them back at the end of the week or whatever, at the end of 2 weeks or whatever.
Both man collected the money.
Oh, wow.
Everything I said was 6 1/4. One for a great while was 6.50. One thing that helped, chickens in the 60s were 29 cents a pound.
Okay.
Okay. He would cook 4 chickens, fry 4 chickens for dinner Monday morning. He had to cut them up.
Yeah.
And then he'd fry 4 with some other stuff. Now Thursday we had chicken again, which would have been could have been fried or it could have been stewed.
Yeah.
So we had chicken twice that week, each week. Monday and Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday would have been some a ham, picnic ham, smoked ham cooked. Then in the juice, he cooked some cabbage in it. Or collard if he had them.
Right.
I mean, it was something that was your season.
Right.
And it was sliced, put it on the table, and you can get what you wanted.
Talking about $6.25 a meal.
Each per person.
Oh, okay.
Not a meal. This was food for the whole 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That was 2 weeks eating. It was.
All right, that's wild.
See,
okay.
2 meals Monday was dinner and supper. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday was breakfast, dinner, and supper.
Yeah.
Friday was breakfast and dinner. What I call dinner.
Right.
Midday.
Yeah.
That's dinner.
Yeah.
This newer generation now, dinner is in the afternoon, later.
Right.
Her children gonna come to the house and say, we're gonna come and have dinner. I said, now you know what dinner is though.
Right.
This house is midday.
Yeah.
That's dinner.
Yeah.
That other one is supper.
Mm-hmm.
But so said, it's dinner.
Yeah.
I said, okay, you come. Be here for dinner then. What I call dinner.
Yeah.
That's the way I was raised.
Right.
Well, I come up on the summed up with the old days.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my folks live in Tyrrell County, and my grandfather's about to turn, okay, hold up, 91 on November 7th. And so and my grandmother's almost that old. And so they definitely came up old school.
That was old school.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And if mine had lived, which the 15th of next month, he was buried one day before my birthday.
Okay.
1971.
Uh-huh.
That's 53 years ago, will be.
Uh-huh.
And Daddy lived until 87.
Okay.
And he was 81. when
Okay.
He died.
Yeah. Huh.
And Mama was about 67, and she had a massive stroke. And
Oh, yeah.
Coma
Uh-huh.
and died. I was in Northampton County in Jackson when I
Mhm.
got a phone call. My brother-in-law kept calling the different places we were working.
Yeah.
They're not here today. They over there.
Yeah.
And so when the man come out in the shop, he called my name. Anybody in there? I said, yeah, me.
Yeah.
He said, you got a phone call. And I knew it was not good.
Yeah, right.
And Mama was fairly up here on Monday. And I kept on the chicken water. She was laying on a hospital bed at home.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you had a can kitten down.
Yeah.
An old type one.
Yes, sir.
Something trim. She could breathe a little better with a heart condition too. And she could get elevated some.
Right.
And that was easier than trying to put pillows to the back and do. And I kissed on the cheek of the forehead that morning. I said, Mama, I still love you, and you know I got to go to work. Yep. That was the thing Monday morning.
Yep.
And I had to go to Newbern and pick up some stuff for a winter jacket.
Yeah.
And when I got there, the crowd had done eat dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I got some out in this pot that where they had a container for both man luck got one. It was set in a stainless steel tank thing about this thick. And you could put food in it that morning and it would be still good and warm at dinner time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it wind up, he got it from the prison department.
Oh.
That's where they used them when the prisoners go in there.
Yeah.
And had 3 pots in it.
Uh-huh.
The bottom was set and went in this one, and it was in a rack.
Mm-hmm.
And you pick the rack up and take it out, and all the food was there, what you
Right,
had.
almost like a mess kit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And when you close it down, the label about that thick.
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Yep.
And they had stewed chicken that day. Well, we'll never forget it, I don't think.
Oh, yes, sir.
And I ate about 2 bites. When they come out there and said, you got a phone call.
Yeah.
I went in, brother-in-law said, your mother's in the hospital.
Yeah.
She had a stroke this morning, and she's in a coma.
Yep.
And I come home on a flatbed dump.
Oh,
truck.
really?
That's what they brought me home on, from Jackson.
What, on the back?
County.
In the cab?
Yeah, I was in
Okay,
the cab,
okay.
But what they was, but that's what.
Yeah, that's what they had to, yeah. Wow.
So, like that, and a sister that lived right side of us had the brother-in-law call right about 2 blocks from here.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in the house to see if sister had called him and let him know any difference in the condition.
Right.
And she told me, once he had come out home, he said, yeah, he just come. He checked in. And I talked to her. She said the doctor said that this afternoon blood pressure could go up again, and she'd have another stroke. Could.
Yeah.
Possible, and that could be it. And I made it home. And so I went in there, and then I left from there and come right to the hospital. It didn't take long to drive over to get here like that.
Sure, yeah.
There's a hospital right there, like 2 blocks over. And I walked in the hospital, and I kissed her on the cheek of the forehead, and I don't know if she heard me or noticed, but I said, Mother, I still love you, and I'm home. Like 20 minutes, she had not moved a leg or nothing, a flint or anything moved. They said,
Sure.
She had laid there on the bed all from that morning, about mid-morning.
Yeah.
That time I not moved, and the leg went to quivering. And a lady, nurse's aide, was in there trying to take temperature under the armpit. And we're trying to get her attention to notice it, because I knew something was not right. When she had laid there and that moved, and the doctor checked her and said everywhere she was at, if she lived, she'd be a vegetable. There was no reflex from everywhere touching, that point. So then she come out and she went over to Dr. Boyd's office right here on the corner, that green building.
Yes, sir.
And he walked on over to the hospital. He went in and he asked us if we'd all step out. I had 2 sisters and they're with me, and Daddy. And we did, we stepped out. And one of my sisters, her husband, called me. She had a headache and stuff that day. And she knew it needed to be home, but she didn't want to go in a condition that it could be it that day.
Yeah.
I mean, she's suffering it out when she would love to be in home.
Right.
No, I'm going to stay. And the dog boy said, come out at one point, and said, she's not breathing, but the heart just hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
He went back in very shortly, and he come out, he says it's over, and that sister went to collapse.
Yeah.
And he called her. She wasn't a very large frame.
Right, yeah.
There was a bed, hospital bed there.
Yeah.
He picked her up and lay there, and he ordered a shot for her. Well, he's got a new condition. So he fought for when she started going down. He called her,
scooped her
and
up,
picked her up, and laid her over there. So that year, I had a birthday by the calendar.
Yeah.
But my heart didn't.
Sure. Yeah.
When we buried one day on Tuesday, Wednesday, and my birthday was Thursday. And then Thanksgiving, the next week, Thanksgiving wasn't the same.
Oh, no.
Then Christmas the next month. It still hurt 9 them times of knowing.
Yeah.
And I think about it on the 15th of November, about 4:25 or something in that line. Is about when she passed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I go and put flowers on the grave or on her birthday every year, 5 days before Christmas. Her birthday was December the 20th.
Oh, wow.
And she was born 3 days after it flew the first airplane.
Oh, really?
December.
Okay. What is that?
17th, 1903.
1903. Okay, I thought it was 8, but okay, 3.
1903.
Okay.
And so like that, I can say how many years it's been since it flew the first plane. Because when she has her birthday, they flew the plane just right after that, 5 days. Hers was the 20th, and they done that those 2 days, the 17th of December.
Wow. Yeah. I remember my That's got to be making that time of the year hard, because that's all them right in a row. Your birthday, your mom passed, then Thanksgiving, then her birthday, and then yeah, whew. Yeah, it's tough. Plus, it's getting cold right then, man. That's rough.
I had a sister that wanted done the corn. Her husband did and had collapsed right there with when the doctor said it. Now that was a tough Christmas there.
Yeah.
She died. I talked to her on Saturday afternoon. She seemed to have been doing fairly well. But for Thanksgiving, what I'm gonna get back to Thanksgiving that year. 01. Wife said, well, her children weren't coming home for Christmas. 4 and after those, she wanted to eat with us. For the children being coming in, we'd eat with her.
Yeah.
And she came. She said that would be good. And before she come, we called in time enough that she baked a pan of fresh bread. And they were still warm when she got to the house December the 23rd. And she told us when she got through dinner, cleaned the kitchen, she was 70. She said, I know I probably don't have many more years of what to live. And she said, I hope I don't get down to where folks have got to tend to me.
Sure.
You know, like that sick, and it would be pleasing if I lay down one night and go to sleep and don't wake up.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was like that, and she did. She told grandchildren, some of them, I'll see you at church tomorrow. And they did. She wasn't there, so they knew something was wrong. They kept trying to call her, but the phone was ringing at the house. Yeah. But she was not dead, and she couldn't answer the phone.
Right.
So after Sunday school, they came looking. Didn't know she broke down inside the road, but if she had, her son had a cell phone for her.
Yeah, by then,
she could have called if something was wrong. And they got in the house. So they knew where she kept a key outside. Right. They got in the house, and she was in the bed dead. But she looked very pleasant. I seen her when they brought her out. She looked very pleasant, and like I had a smile. They said she had a smile when they went in the house. Yeah. And the cover was not disturbed in the winter, the whole bedroom. You know, she'd been like hurting more. Right. She'd been restless, you know, in the bed. Sure. She was just like she had tucked the cover around her. To go to sleep and didn't wake up.
That's how most folks want to go, man. That's the way, you know.
Some folks ask the children, well, y'all gonna have autopsy. You know, like she was fine dead. Yeah, right. No. She died the way she wanted to. Was preferred to go. Get her sleep and don't wake up. Yep. No. It was no foul play. Right. Or nothing done. Right. Yep. And she was a minister. Oh, okay. So no, like that, she sure didn't do nothing to herself to go. Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. And the doctor was at church, and they had called, somebody went in and told him. So I had a niece going to the same church. He let her know. Before he left, I'm going checking to find her dead. Yeah. And she left church. You know, to go around and when the family was gathering there. Yeah. And so I was at church, and the son knew it from being with the rescue here when they called for to go pick her up, that he went and told me. Yeah. And we left church because wasn't nothing I could have done. Yeah. But I wasn't interested in church. Yeah. Now, sure. When the son was wasn't 2 years old until July in '82. Back to wife in January had to have gallbladder surgery. The old way. You know what they give you good incision. Yeah. She wasn't with him less than wasn't a year and a, just above a year and a half. But from January to July, that I had to work, so I couldn't stay home to tend to him for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That was not to pick up nothing. You know, do no work and stuff.
Yeah.
So, that sister kept him 4 weeks, and the sister down in the county kept him 2 weeks, and 6 weeks recovery. And the first one, they called me to tell Mama that Mama had died.
Yeah.
Or was in a hospital. That I told him, I said, let me go to the store and get some milk and diapers for it.
God only knows the songs that we have forgotten.
Yeah, I mean, I got chunks of them all on my phone too. Like ones that, I mean, some of them are, you know, probably not much, but then other ones, I'm like, that was probably interesting. That could have been interesting.
Yeah. So the other things that weren't even interesting, like you put more time into them, they can become interesting.
Yeah.
They never imagined.
Like the seed of a thing.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, alright, you ready?
All right, cool. All right, bro, look at my mop.
I'm gonna shit myself. Late at night, spicy food. Sat in my ass all day. I've gained like 5 pounds. So, how fucking hard it is. I just fucked my morning. Not being focused. You know, it's okay. But it means course correct is harder to do. It just stays same, you know? So, course correct is what I gotta do. Oh well. Got to do the rest of these sets. I have to do 4 more sets. And get some fucking sleep.